Hey everyone, it's Beast Boy here. Just giving you a quick reminder, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. Hey, good evening. This is the last video, I hope. So, originally, it's gonna be clean the kitchen, because Mama Vilma cooked a nice piece of steak. It's delicious, I had some. I put that away. I gotta rinse that pan before I put it in there. And then, if I'm not mistaken, there should be some french fries here. I put those away too. Okay. So, let's go ahead and start. Normally, Papa Alex would be in charge of putting the food away. Well, not always. I do it sometimes as well. But today, Papa Alex, he had a really fun day. He was out at the beach. He spent time with his other with his other grandchildren. So this is the least I could do, you know, to the man who, you know, does so much for me and has been patient with me throughout my whole life, in spite of the fact that, even though I genuinely am mentally, I could say with all honesty that yes, I am mentally disabled, but it doesn't mean that I cannot function. I mean, I can still function to an extent, and you know, if I had, like, if I was to do an apprenticeship for like the right person or in the right environment or the right kind of job, and I was motivated, like I was when I was 17, and I started working for Dr. Lori Rubenstein, the first eye doctor that I worked for. Man, I felt like, I mean, maybe it also had to do with the fact that I was a teenager, I was working at a doctor's office. You know, it was kind of cool, you know, like I could say, I'm like, oh shit, you know, I'm working at a doctor's office now, you know. I mean, I also kind of felt that way when I started doing, you know, like how I've been a DSD helper for like the past 10, 15 years now. I used to run the routes, not just for the company, but also for, up until recently, even like individuals. There was a few guys that they didn't even care that I didn't have a driver's license, because generally when you drive those trucks, you don't drive crazy. You have to drive like, you know, even it may not be a heavy load, like it's not over 26 or 25,000 pounds, so you don't need a commercial driver license. But nonetheless, look, the food fits perfectly right in here, and it's already at temperature, so it's not hot. We can just put it right in the fridge. It'll be right there for whomever wants some leftovers. I had some today, it was really good. Maybe if I wake up a little bit later, I'll have some. Actually, now let's take this. I'm gonna go out, take it to the hose, and I'm gonna just rinse the grease off. That way, when I do put it in the washer, the grease does not go down, you know, the pipes, because obviously, you know, we all know that you should not. Let me make sure this is at a 5 zoom. Everyone knows you should not put grease down, you know, any type of pipes, because it'll clog it. Because at room temperature, grease, as you can see right there, it gets hard. So when you put it down a pipe, if you accidentally do it, start running like hot water right away, you know, as soon as you can. And just wish that you don't have to call a plumber down the road. There are plumbers that make more money than doctors, and that's not an exaggeration. And they'll tell you straight up, you know, when they give you a quote and you're like, holy shit, you know, what am I paying for? Why is that so much money? Sorry, like my light didn't turn on. But you know what? I'm gonna record it out here because I don't want the sound to disturb Mama Vilma, even though my talking might. So first, let's just wash me as I turn on the faucet. Grab the nozzle. And then let's put this on the floor. See if we get a good glimpse. It's pretty loud. Okay, good. It got just about all of it off. I was a little bit concerned because I can't see that well. I thought I still saw some of the grease. Yeah, at room temperature, like I said, it turns into a solid. Lipids are usually like white for some reason. You know, like I guess at room temperature. Alright, so we got this done. Now we can throw this bad boy in the dishwasher. I'm not gonna run it tonight because there's not a lot of items in there. And that dishwashing soap is expensive. It's like $20. I mean, it does come with like almost enough for you to do like two loads a week. That would be 104, but it comes with 82. So it's like 22 shy to do 2 loads a week. So, but now we can put this away. I think this is the same one that was used yesterday, as a matter of fact, just by the weight of it. I mean, JC, I should know. I was the one that put it away. I can't even remember. It's been a very long day. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I just hit my chin, my leg. Thank goodness no one's here to witness it because, you know, there's already enough pain and suffering in this house that I prefer to suffer and be in pain by myself and alone, so that no one else witnesses it. All right, I moved those. We'll leave that in there. I don't think that it's gonna attract a lot, you know, bugs, and it's almost closed anyways. These tongs, let's put them in here. Find a nice little space where we can put them in. Anything else out here that's dirty? My coffee cup, but I'll leave it out here because first thing in the AM, I'm gonna want to drink a cup of coffee. You know, I wake up at 600 hours. Stovetop, you could use a cleaning, but it's not bad. So let's just turn this shut off. Let's take this out now. Okay, let's see if you guys can get a shot of that. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm not getting it at a good angle. I would like to try to make better videos so that maybe my subscriber count can go up. I've been watching a lot of this channel called That Chapter. I believe the gentleman's name is Mike, and he's from Ireland. And he's got a lovely attitude. I really like him. You know, he does true crime. A little bit different than the guy from Coffee House Crimes. I like AJ better because he's got that Irish accent. And it's just fun to hear him talk, you know? And like his expression, you know, he'll be like, in this whole video, we're gonna look into, you know, so let's get right into it. You know, he's got like a cheery disposition, or like a cheerful disposition, I guess. Even when talking about like true crime, but he's not afraid, you know, to like call out the guys or the people that do these terrible, horrible things. He'll be straight up. He's like, oh, you know, this piece of shite, you know, deserve to go to jail. And sometimes he won't even say it like how they say it across the pond. He'll say it like how it's said here in the States. And I try to refrain from saying it like that. I mean, I have cursed in a few videos, but again, none of my videos are for children. Alright, so this is there's no light, but you can't really, can you see how full it is? Well, you're gonna see right now when I throw the bag and it kind of stays on the top. See? I throw the bag and it stays on the top, but it's still closed, so it's all good. And then what I was trying to show you guys today, now, like all these leaves I still could pick up, but you see like right here, these dark patches, like over here, like this is all overgrown. Like the road, if you look at this line right here, everything to the right of my hand is pretty much overgrown. So all of that is like road. I can still take off like another like inch or so and pick up all these leaves as well. Now, I took advantage and picked up the leaves on this part here because the gentleman that lives over there, you know, and when I mean the gentleman, I mean the el don del hogar, you know, the elder. He, I wanted to just give him a hand. I saw him pulling the leaves, like, you know, he was filling up a kitchen bag with leaves. And I'm like, why doesn't he just use a black bag? But anyway, as soon as I see him, I grabbed my gloves. I came out, gave him a hand. I said, I mean, like, oye amigo, mira, tranquilo, te ayudo, pero mira, he's a carpenter. I said, la próxima vez que tú haces algún trabajo de carpintería, me hace el favor y seas tan amable y me enseñas cómo hacer lo que estás haciendo, porque yo sé que tú sabes hacer cosas con tus manos y tú eres bueno. So yeah, I was, you know, just joking, telling him, you know, teach me, you know, a little bit of carpentry. And I wouldn't mind learning. You know, he seems like a real nice gentleman. He's of Dominican descent. His grandson is very, very lovely young man. I believe, if I remember correctly, his name is Matthew. All right, here we are where we store a couple items. This is where I store all of the receipts, everything I pay cash for Mariah. More receipts. Now that I think about it, I don't know if the receipt, when I bought her first iPhone, I bought her first one. Papa Alex got her the second one, but he got her first iPad. I don't know if the receipt's in the back here or if it's in here. I gotta double check. But I keep it locked away for when the time this place right here comes after me. You can see it. Can you see it? Does it focus good? Let me see. Right there. Wait, hold on. Right there. It's a long name. T-A-L-L-A. You know what? Let me just read it out loud. T-A-L-L-A-H-A-S-S-E-E. Tallahassee. So see, this is why there's been talks about, you know, like everything south of I-4 is somewhere around here. This should be a separate state, and this should be a separate state. Or at the very least, South Florida, the Tri-County area, because this area brings more money than like the rest of the whole state. And this is a big state. Florida's a big state. When you look at the size of other states, I mean, it's not as big as like Texas, or, I mean, it's not in proportion, but Alaska. If you put Alaska on the map, it'll cover like the whole United States. And is this a Mercator map? Yeah, Mercator projection. It says it right there. I don't know if you can see it. Now these maps also distort. So like for instance, you see Greenland. It looks about the size of like Africa, but in reality, Greenland is like this inside of Africa. You can fit like, I don't know how many Greenlands in Africa. Now these maps do distort, you know, like the northern, like the northern part of the globe and the southern part of the globe is distorted. It makes it look bigger than it actually is. But they're excellent for navigating, from what I understand. I've never navigated myself in the sea, so I do not personally know. But alright, we got our kitchen bag. Mariah, honey, did you do your homework? Yeah. Oh, thank you, baby. I forgot to ask you. Are you hungry, baby? Okay, well, have a good night. I'm going to bed myself, too. Alright, so let's change this bag. I wiped down the sink, you know, where you can wash the dishes by hand, because there was a lot of soap that had fallen from the hand soap. Do you want me to put that away for you? Okay, I'll grab it. Good night, baby. Mariah likes these sparkling waters. I'll show it to you right now. Just like that, and then this to hold the bag in place, and then this used to be automatic, but I don't know if the battery died or the sensor went. And then inside of it, there's like a filter that you can replace, and it's supposed to absorb like bad smell. Alright, I really need to wash my hands now, but I'll do that in a second. That's it. Maybe I'll probably just... Oh, did I press the button? No, okay. Just give a wipe down real quick to the... This is what she likes to drink. It's called sparkling ice. The only thing I don't like is that it's 0 sugar, so it's probably artificially sweetened. Let's see the ingredients. I can't read it unless I put my glasses like this. I mean, shite. When you reach the magical age of 40, you start needing readers. So you could imagine, I could have used readers ages ago. Carbonated water, because it's sparkling, contains 2% of the following: kiwi juice concentrate, strawberry juice concentrate, fruit and vegetable juice for color, natural flavors, green tea extract, D-alpha, topopherol acetate is vitamin E, niacinamide, I think that's vitamin B. No, vitamin B3, calcium pantothenate, vitamin B5, pyridoxine hydrochloride, vitamin B6, biotin, cyanocobalamin, vitamin B12, sucralose. There we go. That's what I was looking for. The fake sugar, which I do not like fake sugars at all. I'm just a fan of, it could be brown sugar, or just plain white table sugar. Alright, I shouldn't show a picture of the fridge because I don't think mommy would like it, but she would never make it 20 minutes into a video. I can't believe this video lasted this long. So it's supposed to be just another quick chore video, but I was taking my time because I'm so tired. It's already 22:56. It's 2,300 hours. In 3 minutes can be 2,300 hours. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I wiped all of this down. That's why, you know, it looks kind of clean. I don't really think there's any mess anywhere, to be honest. Yeah, everything looks good. I swept a little bit today. I did mop the kitchen earlier this morning, but I can't take everything that I do. And today I made more than enough videos. I did put in the description of the last video that I could really use some help, guys. It really does take money to make money. I was thinking, you know, a Chromebook would be great, a new one. This one's 7 years old, the keys are sticky. If I get a new one, I could save me like an hour or two every day. You know, because I don't have to like keep tapping on the keys and then like hit it more than once, you know, whatever. But I was thinking, you know, if I gotta spend an extra couple hours a day doing that, you know, so be it. But if I get someone soon interested and they want to do it, and let's say for instance, there's a lot of old people that live down in South Florida, you know. Let's say somebody from what's the name of the community? Colony Point. Colony Point is on Johnson Street between Hiatus Road and Flamingo. So just like our house is between Hiatus Road and Flamingo, but we're on 23rd Street. Colony Point is on Johnson Street, like the main entrance of it. That neighborhood is all people that are like 55 and over. There's also another neighborhood inside inside Villas East, and I forget the name of it, but it's kind of like a maybe 10-12 story building, give or take, and it sits right on the golf course, and that's also 55 and over. But that's over by Palm Avenue and Taft Street. And then not to mention, you got Century Village, but that's way out by 136th Avenue. Like further away than Mariah's next school is going to be, so. Alright. Let me show you guys my little collection. These are my digital watches. I put little bags of goodies up here, so, you know, normally when things are within sight, people will have a tendency to grab them. Right there in the corner, it's hard to see, but there goes Laura La Bella, who has not responded to me. I don't know if what Mama Vilma said is true, or if my siblings are upset about what I said about, you know, gifting me gifts, which are not cash, knowing the situations that I'm in. But it's okay, you know, I just gotta do what I gotta do, and unfortunately, everything comes at a price. Nothing in life is free, you know. I gotta reapply for disability. I gotta let them know this time. Either tell them, like, why don't you guys count all them years when I was underage, or in that one job I started when I was 17, or I just gotta contact a lawyer, because when I first did it, I was kind of skeptical. I just wanted to do it because I heard it was easy to get if you have mental illness. But now that I had like a close call that one day, and I can tell you the exact day it was. It was the day they were installing the solar panels in our house. It was on a Monday, I believe. It was nice and cool out that day, and I don't know what happened. I think I was just in shock not having mom here, and you know, like it just hit me really hard in the beginning, but then when I was told what I was told, I was like, David, focus. And then I just started thinking about my dad. I started thinking about, how much shite he puts up with, how patient he's been, especially with me, because I suffer from, not just from several mental illnesses, I got quite a few diagnoses. My first one was just the first one. And then I'm pretty sure I don't want to say it because I'm not a doctor, but after taking, I realize now that how a certain medication works for people who have a certain condition. And I just thought to myself, like, the only way I could really understand how it works is if I actually have what it's supposed to cure. And it really made sense. It really made me realize that, shite, my whole life, I could have maybe, had finished school and, without a problem. If I was taking the right meds, doing the right counseling, like how I am right now, but never too late. Thank you for watching. Peace. Thank you for making it to this far. Please share, like, and subscribe. Thank you.